It's like Eddie Hearn. Like Eddie Hearn came out and said that my people said that I didn't want to fight. We turned down the fight with Kell Brook. Like, what sense does that make for me to turn down a title fight with Kell Brook and then fight in a title eliminator just to fight Kell Brook? That don't make sense.
Well, the guy on the list at number 3 is that Russian dude. So if he does turn you down, then the number 4th guy is a guy named Jeff Hearn, and they call him the Hornet from Australia. He's 13-0. He just beat Randall Bailey. Are you familiar with who Jeff Hearn is?
Nope.
Okay, so then the number 5 guy on the IBF list, because, you just might have to go through the rankings, to get your shot. So let's look at the number 5 guy is Lamont Peterson. Would Lamont Peterson fight you?
I think Lamont Peterson fight anybody. I know Lamont. Lamont will fight anybody. Lamont a dog. I like Lamont.
Cool. And then the number 6 guy on this list is another Russian guy. They call him the Mechanic. Dmitry is his name. He beats Akut Pal and Kareem Mayfield. And so anyway, I'm just looking at that list, and a lot of these guys, they don't sound familiar to me, but if that guy Constantine doesn't take the fight, I guess it's back through the rankings, huh?
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I really don't care. If I gotta fight that Russian or this Russian, it don't matter.
All right, look, let's lighten up the mood a little bit here. You showed your stuff in beating a fighter that nobody has ever beaten in that fashion before. 5th round stoppage, big win over Chris Algieri on NBC. There are some people that have been flip-flopping, though. Like, when that fight was announced, everybody thought it was a 50-50 fight. It was going to be a great fight. Then you annihilate the kid, and now people are like, oh, Chris Algieri was a chump. You didn't do nothing special. Why all the flip-flopping?
I have no idea, but that's what they do, though. Like, dude, he could have went either way with Amir Khan. Manny Pacquiao knocked him down 6-7 times, couldn't stop him. The dude beat Ruslan. So I don't know why all the flip flopping. That's just what people do. They discredit me because they don't want me to get to the top. They don't want to. They don't want to have to see me later on, so they try to discredit my win.
You know what they doing? Put some respect on my name. You understand me?
Yeah, they gotta put some.
That's what you got.
Yeah, they gonna put some respect on my name pretty soon.
That's what you gotta tell them. You need that on your phone. Let's talk about these different people who are not putting respect on your name.
Right, who you got? Who you got in mind?
Kenny Porter. Let's start with Kenny Porter. You put on Twitter that he has been throwing salt on your name. He has said that you've got to earn your stripes, that they're looking toward the Danny Garcia fight, that they're not going to look back at a guy like you.
I'm not worried about saying that. He act like he don't know who I am, or like I can't fight or something. Like he don't know. I done sparred his son before. He numerous times, and he's been there. And just the other things like he always dropping salt. We don't know if Errol Spence can do this. He's never been tested. We don't know if he can fight. This and that. Chris Algieri. He fought Chris Algieri. He's a name, but how good is Chris Algieri really? They try to discredit, everything I do. Like his son and fought. His son would be good fighters and stuff like that, but he was coming up. He was 20-0. Who was his son fighting?
Hey, stop. Put some respect on my name. You understand me? What
Go
about
for it,
Danny
Danny.
Garcia? He was commenting last week, and he said the same thing, that you got to earn your stripes. Algieri was good for your resume, but you haven't been hit or cut. You haven't faced any real adversity yet.
Man, that's not my fault. Not my fault I haven't been hit or cut. People thought Chris Algieri was going to give me some adversity. Some people thought he was going to beat me. If you look at the interviews before that, a lot of guys, that's a good fight for him. That's a good fight. Chris Algieri could beat him. That's his biggest test. Then when I knock him out in the 5th round, make it look easy, how good was Chris Algieri. So, it is what it is. You can't really pay attention to, what these other boxers saying because, they're going to just try to discredit the young mind coming up.
All right,
Danny Garcia didn't say nothing too bad. It's just guys like, Kenny, Keith Thurman, guys like that.
Yeah, so Keith Thurman, he said, look, Chris Algieri's a chump, and you're supposed to make a chump look like a chump. And I was going to ask you, EJ, let's look at Keith Thurman's resume. It's not like he's been fighting Killers Row. His resume is kind of thin, too. Who do you think is Keith Thurman's most notable win?
Well, girl, and like I said, how long Keith Thurman been pro? He's been pro for like 8 years, and your only notable win is Wobble Girl, and you can throw in there Diego Chavez. This is only notable wins. and you've been pro 8 years. I've been pro 3.5 years.
Stop. Put some respect on my name.
You put 4 more years on my career. I had way more names than him by the time.
So looking at those three guys, Thurman, Garcia, and Porter, of the three, who do you think would be the easiest work for you right now?
Probably Sean McKee.
All right. All right. Cool.
I mean, a lot of people think Danny Garcia easy work, but I mean, out of them, I mean, he has the most notable win. Danny Garcia know how to win.